All right. In this video, I'll be showing you guys some trades. They're all ongoing still, so the P&L will be much higher in a week or two. So let's get into it. So if you don't know me, I'm JaviFX. I started in Forex and now I trade full time with Velaris today. I'm also a 200K funded trader at Hyro Trader. So basically, if you've been watching my videos, I've nailed a lot of the major moves. So, without further ado, the first trade that we had was Sol, so Solana USD. Now, if you've been watching my videos about the market outlook, I already gave this out as a signal in the market outlook video. So, if you paid attention, you would have profited with me. So, very simple, very simple. We got a breakdown from that 4 hour moving average. However, again, I've marked this out in the market outlook videos around last week, 2 weeks ago, that we've basically touched this demand zone, this daily demand zone, plus reclaim the daily moving average. Now, honestly, the trade could be once we reclaim this, so the initial trade could be something like this, something like that. Could have gotten in here at the very start of the move, but things were, things were kind of uncertain. Price could easily go back here. Basically, this is exactly the same time Bitcoin and ETH were kind of doing some weird shit. So I expected not to. I opted out of this trade, which is absolutely fine because we were able to find another. So after seeing this, what came into my head was, okay, we're back to being bullish. So let's find the next opportunity. And that's exactly what I saw on this 4 hour time frame. So on the 4 hour time frame, you know me, I like trading 4 hour over the daily. So on the 4 hour, I saw that we pretty much got out of this moving average. We broke down, we traded up, absolutely predicted this. However, I got front ran on my initial buys over here. So that's absolutely fine with me. Now, what I saw was, okay, we're breaking significant structure. We're breaking structure here. We're breaking this structure. We're breaking this structure. A lot of structure has been broken. We even broke out of this structure here. So inevitably, remember, after a higher high, we look for a higher low. Remember that. So obviously, I'd be looking for a higher low. Now, the thing is, price was sitting at the 4 hour moving average as well as this demand zone over here. So we had two demand zones here, this one and that extreme one at the bottom, which actually got hit. So this is very prone to being front ran, but this would have given us the best risk to reward. That would have gotten us like 11 as compared to 4. But again, you can get front ran. There's a high possibility that you'll get front ran and the trade would be running without you. And that just feels very bad. You can be right, but not ride your trade idea. That feels the worst. So what I opted to do was, okay, let me just bid the moving average tap right at the demand zone. So I did. And basically, look at this God candle right at the rate cuts, the rate cut announcement from the Fed. And yeah, pretty much up a stupid amount. And everything was signaled in the Discord. So let's take a look at a few more examples. We have here Tokabu. This is a meme coin. So the signal I gave was basically at around this level. this demand zone here at 36 million. So let's just go back to it here, right there. Basically, I told everybody to buy. And fast forward to today, pretty much up like around 7K right now. A little bit more now. I just haven't checked, but probably around 10 at the moment because uh, as of looking at this, it was still around 50M and now it's at 54. So pretty much higher now. Another one is uh Dolo, Dolo all in. Basically, uh we were chaining demand zones, and we've pretty much broken structure. However, we were able to tap this demand zone and reclaim, right, structure again, and the signal I gave was to buy in this demand zone over here, as you can see at around here. There we go. So at around this level, I signaled everybody to buy, and here's the price now. We were stalling a bit. However, eventually just skyrocketed, and my profits are here. I invested a scary amount, 44 grand, and look at the game, 23 grand, right? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. You guys might ask why, if I've been signaling from here, why is the price only, just a little bit? Well, it's because when I buy with so much size, right? That's a lot, right? 42 grand. Well, when I buy, it actually brings up my price just because it pumps price with it. So something to keep in mind. If you want to buy into these things, this is 7.5 million market cap. You'd have to either stagger it, like let's say 10 sol, 10 sol, 10 sol, or you can just candle things by like a 50, 100 sol, and people will FOMO into your candle. So that's something to keep in mind, right? Let's just look at the technicals of each. Um, so again, chaining demand zones. Okay, we broke structure. Okay, here's the thing: we were in this parabolic move up until this point. We broke structure. We lost momentum. Okay, we lost momentum. We tapped back into this extreme demand zone. Absolutely normal, as what happens with everything. Okay, now we formed a 4-hour demand zone. Okay, and if you look at the 15-minute, here we go. The pullback was actually right at the 15-minute moving average. Okay, and if we do get a pullback from here, I'd assume it would be somewhere here. We also have a 15-minute demand zone right here, sitting right at the moving average. So just in case we go back, we may touch that. Looking at the 1 hour, so this is what I was talking about. On the 1 hour, this is a very parabolic move right here. So the fact that we broke it, it means that okay, price could, go back lower, and we did. We went back to this demand zone. Okay, so we eventually broke structure here with our demand zone. We broke structure again, and what do you see? You got that pullback right at the 1 hour moving average, and we're just on our way. Absolutely beautiful. If you look at Tokabu, let's see if we can associate with our moving averages. And oh my goodness, look at this. Right at the moving average. Guys, come on. See how accurate our strategy is. So accurate. Crazy. So let's just look at the 1 hour real quick. So on the 1 hour, Hookaboo has been extremely parabolic, tapping everything on its way up. We broke down, sold, and now this entry was at the 4-hour demand zone plus 4-hour moving average, and we have now reclaimed the 1-hour moving average. So, targets for this, obviously immediate higher high right here. So we got this higher high. We're now at the higher low, and we're now on our way to create another higher high. Same thing with Dolo. With Dolo, we got our, technically this is one leg, higher high, our higher low. Now we're in the process of creating another higher high, right? So absolutely, absolutely beautiful, beautiful trades. I expect prices to trade extremely higher in the next few days to weeks. Easily make another 100% from here. Tokabu easily 100 M from here. So basically, those are my trades ongoing at the moment, still ongoing. Um, I expect prices to go way above, and that's it. If you guys want to be part of the Discord, I send exactly the entry points that you guys should be looking at. So right here, right? I gave this ahead of time. All of the people in the Discord ate. So if you want to be part of the inner circle, if you want to have access to my signals, to everything in the Discord, even talk to me directly, just sign up. Everything's in the description below. And if you want that one-on-one mentorship, well, I also do it. So everything is on the description below. So just fill up the form and we'll choose accordingly. All right? I'll see you on the inside.